you ever just reached a point in your life where it just seems like everything is just too much? You have just way more than what you can even handle or take on your own, and you just feel like, I just need a little bit of help to make it through to the next season that I'm preparing myself to go into. If that's you, I have a scripture for you. In 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7, it says, "Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you." What does that mean exactly? All of your cares, anything that you find yourself worrying about, anything that you find is just way too much for you, anything that you find is just too hard for you to have to deal with on your own, or even with the group of people, and you just still find that it's just way too much for you in this life. Peter said that we can cast all of our cares on Jesus. He will pick them up for us. Anything that is weighing us down, he will take them off of us. When we feel like we have the weight of the world on our shoulder, he will lift the world up. See, we were not designed to carry the weight of the world. Regardless of how you feel, regardless of what you believe, we are not designed to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. A lot of times we have family, friends, loved ones who place so many expectations upon our lives, and it just constantly weighs us down because we feel like we have to please everybody else, because we feel like we have to be this certain image that everybody else sees, right? But, don't you realize that God holds the whole entire world in his hands? I heard a preacher say once that this is God's hand, and in his hand, this is a whole entire universe. The entire universe of everything that we know. And somewhere in there, if you look really, really deep in there, you will find the earth. And if you look even deeper, really deep in the earth, you'll find you and all your problems. Imagine how small and how insignificant your problems are compared to the God that holds it all in his hands. If he's able to hold the whole world, the whole universe in his hands, how much more can he hold your problems? I have went through a whole lot in my lifetime. I went through some really, really difficult times, some really hard times, and I did not understand why I was going through what I was going through. And I tried to fight the situations on my own at first. But after a while, I decided to let go and give it all to God. Why? Because I came to a point where I realized I could not handle it on my own, and I needed somebody bigger than me to take off the load. And when I handed it over to God, it was almost like instant relief. Did things change right away? No, not at all. Did it take a little while for things to change? Yes, they did, but they did change. So, if you feel like you are carrying the weight of the world, if you feel like things are too much, just give it over to Jesus and let him fix it. And I promise you, things will change for you. Be blessed, y'all.